Like, should I relax or should I lock in?
Playing middle as a college athlete, I would say, like, the roar of the audience, the best feeling ever.
My faith is everything. It makes me who I am.
I really wish that you could talk smack on the golf course. Like, that'd make it so much more fun.
I had some, like, decision paralysis. Should I sleep or should I do the schoolwork?
There's momentum goes both ways, right? So if you start winning a lot, that momentum is positive. If you start losing a lot, you get that losing momentum. And we just got to find a way to overcome that.
Let's be great today, Lions.
Yes, sir. Welcome to a Live Tap Podcast. I'm your host, Damian Trailer, and today I have Molly Shaughnessy and Summer Eastwood tapping in with me. Welcome to the show, Summer and Molly.
Thank you.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Well, you guys give me your sport, what sports you played, class of graduation, and, basically what you come to Piedmont for.
So I'm here for the speech language pathology program. They have a 4+1 program, including the master's, and I'm a sophomore, and I do competitive cheer.
I'm a nursing student here. I have a psych minor. Wait, what was the other thing?
Major, class of graduation, and your sport you play.
Oh, I'm a sophomore, and I do competition and sideline cheerleading.
Also, yesterday was National Girls and Women's and Sports Day, so I want to say congratulations to that and happy Girls and Women's National Sports Day.
Thank you.
No, for sure, man. I honestly think people should take competition cheer more seriously, especially after talking to you guys' coach, Coach Rayburn, who's a very awesome coach. I love what she's building here at Piedmont. I kind of started to, want to know more about you guys' sport because I don't think people take you guys' sport as serious as they should.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I think a lot of people also just think of cheer as more sideline cheer, and a lot of people don't think about competitive cheer as, like, compact and all this crazy stuff that we do.
Yeah. So my first question for you guys is, what do y'all enjoy most about doing competition cheer?
I would say the adrenaline you get competing. You get in a sparkly uniform in front of a crowd of a whole lot of people, being judged by some very picky people, and it puts a lot of adrenaline in your body. Or when you hit a routine and at the end the crowd is roaring, that's my favorite part.
My favorite thing is probably getting close to all my teammates, and also the feeling of just, like, working hard all season and then that hard work paying off at the end. Yeah.
On to the sports questions now to kind of start the episode off. How do you guys juggle the student-athlete lifestyle?
Barely.
It's definitely hard, but time management, sleep.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, that's like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, specifically this semester, we have 8 a.m. lift and then 8 to 10 p.m. practice. So it's a big, long day, and you have to find time here and there to do your school and get things in.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. You said 8 a.m. lift?
Yep. Yeah. Shout out Coach Lindley.
And then 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. practice?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, so y'all have a full day then?
Yes.
'Cause I know, let's say Wednesday maybe, it's like 3 classes maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So from maybe 9, maybe 10 to 2:45, maybe 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a little wild. Molly, it's crazy that you brought up time management because I was just about to ask you, do you guys struggle with time management as athletes?
I think that's definitely something I struggled with coming into college, but Coach Rayburn does a great job of making sure we stay up on top of our school the first semester that you're here, and it builds kind of like a habit to stay in. So yeah, I struggled with it at first, but I'm not too bad about it now.
Same thing that she said. It was hard at first, definitely like getting used to a new environment and everything, but now it's just like first nature at this point.
Bro, I can't imagine being an athlete, bro, especially here. It's because I'm around nothing but athletes. My roommates are athletes, so I can only imagine having to get out of class and then you got practice in 15 minutes and you're in practice for 3 hours, so that's a lot. But what made you guys fall in love with the sport of competition cheer?
I started when I was 5 years old. So it's kind of always been a part of my life. I took a small little hiatus, the end of elementary school, got back into it in middle. I think one thing for me was feeling like I accomplished something. And cheer does a great job of either making sure that happens or really making sure that doesn't. But yeah, just feeling like you did something important. It's really cool.
I'm going to be honest. I just thought it looked cool. And I just liked flipping my body. And I thought it looked cool. And that's it.
You do, period.
Yep.
Competition cheer. So, like, so you're like the person that, like, when they're, I guess, like maybe 4 of them trying to hold somebody up, you're the person at the top.
I have done every position.
Okay.
So I used to be a flyer. Right now I'm on the ground, which is perfect because I do not like being in the air.
Okay.
But I have done every position a stunt.
Understandable. My next question is, what made you guys come to Piedmont to do competition cheer? Or what sold y'all to come here?
Coach Rayburn, when she started the competition program here, what was that, 2021 or 2? She posted something on Instagram, and I had seen it come across my feed, and emailed her my sophomore year. She responded to me and was like, girl, it's way too early for you to be doing this, but get back to me in 2 more years. So I just stayed in contact with her and took a visit and ended up here.
High school cheer was a lot for me, so honestly, I did not think I was going to cheer in college at all. But then once I started looking into their speech language pathology program, and then I saw that they had a cheer thing, I was like, oh, I guess I can do that too. So, and then I didn't, there's like not as much pressure because of this, it's intermediate skills.
Yeah.
So it's not as hard as advanced skills.
Okay. So I'm really interested, and I'm pretty sure the viewers are interested as well. What is the difference? Because I talk to people, and they think competition cheer is what you guys do at the games, at the basketball games, just like stand around and just like maybe say a couple chants here and there. Can you guys tell me the difference between competition cheer and like team cheer, where y'all like cheering at the basketball games?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to give you our elevator pitch. It's longer than an elevator pitch, but it's about as condensed as it can get. So the difference between competition cheerleading and sideline cheerleading is that sideline cheerleading, we're there to get the crowd hype, cheer on our players, make sure that we have a lot of involvement, really boost morale. Competition cheerleading is when a whole lot of schools or teams come together and they compete against each other. You compete a 2-minute and 15-second routine in college. In all-star club cheerleading, that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You do a lot of skills. So cheer is divided into several different little subsections in your routine. So you have tumbling, which is when people flip their body. So when you hear of us doing like backflips, quote unquote, that's our tumbling requirement. We also do stunts, and so that's like a partner stunt, which is what you were talking about with the 4 people, person in the air. Okay. We also have a pyramid, so that's when all of the stunt groups are close together, working together to build a picture almost. And then we have baskets, and that's where you chunk the girl on top as far as she can go in the air, and she does some cool tricks in the air. And then we also have jumps, which it's kind of self-explanatory.
Jumps are just like, you go up in the air and you lift your legs. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. And then we're also scored on our presentation, performance aspects, as well as cleanliness, timing, aesthetic type things. We compete NCA, so National Cheerleaders Association, intermediate D3, all girl. And to someone that doesn't know cheer, that's a lot of humble jumble. So intermediate and advanced are the 2 skill divisions they have at NCA, which is the national competition we compete at. Intermediate is where we compete, and that's typically for teams that are on the newer end of things. So Piedmont's only had a competitive program for 3 years now, so we're still on the newer end of things. So like our tumbling requirements are things like back handsprings, cartwheel tucks, round off back handspring tucks and layouts and specialty passes. If you know cheer, you know what that is. If you don't, it's kind of hard to explain without a video.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like a bunch of, I don't really know.
I can kind of explain it. So back handsprings are like, do you know what a back bend is?
Yeah, where you bend backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like kind of like that, but really fast, and you like snap your feet down. Like you jump backwards.
I think
onto
I've seen
your
that
hands.
before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
then
know what you're
like
talking about.
you can do like kind of like a cartwheel into that, and then do a back handspring after that, which is the jumping onto your hands. And then after that, you can do like a flip, quote unquote. So like you can go up and tuck your legs. So that's a tuck, and you can either go up and straighten your legs, and that'll be a layout.
Yeah.
And then there's more, but yeah, we won't go that far.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
So for everybody out there that don't think competition cheer is an actual sport, if y'all can't do half of what they can do, those flips and stuff, then yeah, just keep that to a mouse. Let's say that.
Yeah.
But well, you guys kind of already answered my other question. I was gonna ask like how competition cheer actually works and like what exactly do y'all do, but y'all kind of went through that. So I'm gonna ask my other question. Can y'all tell the viewers and listeners the difficulty of competition cheer? Because it's, from what Coach Rayburn told me, like you said, you guys have 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, you guys like prep all the way to NCAA nationals for only 2 minutes and 15 seconds to be on the stage in front of a bunch of people. So can you tell me the difficulty of that?
Very hard, very flippin' hard. If it tells you anything, probably half of our team has had surgery on some kind of body part, mostly knees, shoulders, ankles, hips, wrists.
It's just like a lot on your body, especially just everything, because it's a lot of contact, especially in stunts.
Yeah.
Like catching your flyer, sometimes that's just gonna hurt a lot. And then tumbling on hard mat.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hard mat and spring floor. Spring floor is more is like bouncy.
Yeah.
We tumble on hard floor. Hard floor is just dead.
Is it kind of?
It's a little softer, but
Yeah, that's
nothing much.
so.
I think our mat is 1.25 inches thick.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you kind of compare, like, doing flips on like the hard mat? It's basically like doing flips on concrete, almost. Is it not?
It's
Kinda.
softer.
It's
Yeah.
a tad bit softer, not really. When you're
Like-
flipping your body,
yeah.
it feels like you're landing on concrete. So.
Okay.
So it's definitely just a lot on your body. Whenever like we have to prepare for NCA, we have to make sure that everything is the same. So like we have to make sure that all the stunt groups are doing the exact same thing.
Mhm.
Even like if one flyer is doing like 1 inch of a thing different than the other flyer, it needs to be fixed so that the judges don't see it and take points off.
Yeah. It's
And-
very. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Timing has to be perfect, motions have to be perfect. Just everything, like, it's a team sport, so everything needs to look like we're in sync. Like, we need to look like robots, pretty much.
Oh wow, that's commend to y'all for that, because I don't know if I'd be no robot for 2 minutes and 15 seconds straight. But my next question is, oh wait, Summer, did you have something to say?
I don't remember. You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys in the competition cheer team placed 4th last year in the NCAA nationals. What is the team doing this year to hopefully win first place?
I think we took a lot of, like, what we did last year and just reflected on that and saw, like, what we could do to improve, how we can improve better for NCAA and, like, get through our routine and hit it to place better at NCAA. So we've like had harder practices. We've done our stunts and like tumbling more consistently. And yeah.
For those of you that don't know, in cheerleading, a hit routine is a routine where you have no falls, no deductions. Everything is essentially as perfect as it can get. And that's kind of what we strive for. However, that's very difficult. And last year at Nationals, the nerves kind of took the best of us, and we did not have a hit routine either day. The second day was better. But that is really what we're striving for, and at the end of the day, consistency is key. And so we're working really hard on building that consistency up so that the nerves don't get the best of us again.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Coach Rayburn, and she also stated that nerves was something that was kind of took a toll on you guys in NCAA last year. But my next question is, the competition cheer season starts in April, correct, for you guys? So since the season starts in April, what are you guys and the team most looking forward to?
I'm sorry. You go. You
No,
go,
you
girl.
go first.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to competing with my team. I feel like our team this year is pretty close. It's like 20 of my best friends all together to do some really cool flips and stuff. We actually have a exhibition show off February 22nd in Duluth. So that's really kind of when our quote-unquote competition season starts. I'm really excited to just not be just practicing anymore. It's tiring.
Yes. I'm excited for Daytona because Daytona is just so fun.
Me too.
Y'all have a match in Daytona?
That's where Nationals is.
Okay.
We call it Daytona season.
Yeah, we call it Daytona.
Okay. I talked to Coach Rayburn, and she said nerves was a big factor that led the team placing fourth in Nationals last year. Would y'all agree if there are any other things that, outside of nerves was maybe led to y'all be in fourth place last year?
Definitely mental impact. So just before you go onto the floor and you're about to compete, it's all about your mental and like you have to go out onto that mat expecting to hit. If you have any little doubt that you're not going to hit, then something is going to fall.
Right.
Yeah.
Simple as that, huh?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Somebody have any feedback off that?
Yeah, I think nerves play definitely a huge role. We can be in our Commons gym here and everything will hit fine because we don't have a crowd in front of us. This year we're doing a lot more exhibitions, show-offs, showcases, competitions, that kind of thing to prepare for nationals. That way we can kind of shake out the crowd nerves before we get to Daytona, and hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, I remember talking to Coach Rayburn, and she told me that she was preparing you guys for NCAA this year by putting you guys in front of large crowds. Like you said, you guys are going to Duluth on the 22nd of February. So, yeah, that's what she's doing to help prepare you guys. But my next question is about Coach Rayburn, actually. What impact has Coach Rayburn had on you guys personally and overall as a team?
I love that woman with my whole heart. She has done a whole lot for me. Coming into Piedmont, I was really excited to move to school. First semester, my freshman year, went really smooth. I made Matt on the competition team, meaning that I was on the team that was competing, which is kind of hard to do sometimes. But as second semester rolled around, I was having a lot of mental health issues and struggles, and talking to Coach Rayburn, she has gone above and beyond for making sure that I feel welcomed and okay. She really stresses that health and academics and your mental come before cheerleading. She is all about relationships, and I think that she could give two craps about cheer as long as you are okay. Like, she's driven me to doctor's appointments and all the other things, and I just love her. She's done a lot for me.
I do give a lot of props to her because it is a lot being a cheer coach, caring for your athletes, especially like all the freshmen, having to come in and get them on a new track. It's just a lot for her, and I give her a lot of props for that.
Can you guys give me, because I'm interested in how you guys' day-to-day goes, well, specifically like on a match day, can y'all give me a day in the life as a competition cheerleader on a match day?
Like on a competition day?
Competition day, yeah.
A whole lot of superstitions. Cheerleaders are very superstitious people.
Yes.
So typically when we compete, it's an all-day ordeal. So you wake up in the early in the morning. You make yourself look pretty because that's kind of what's expected of you for cheer. A lot of us will get the same drink or the same food for breakfast. We go to the competition, sit around, have our little team thing. We'll warm up, compete, and then you're sitting around for a whole lot of more hours to wait for awards or placements. Yeah, it's really fast-paced but really slow-paced all at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to do for just a 2-minute routine.
Yeah, facts. I mean, why is it only 2 minutes and 15 seconds, though?
If it was longer than that, I think I would die. Like, so for real.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like last year at NTA, I had to be carried off the mat.
Oh, for real?
Both times, yeah.
2 minutes and 15 seconds of, like, high-intensity cardio.
Yeah, that's
and
what she
lifting.
told me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
she was like, Coach Rayburn was like, yeah, so imagine first 30 seconds, your team all has to run out, and then you guys have to set up in like a, what you said, pyramid, right?
Like a formation.
Yeah, formation, and then you're catching girls who are maybe over 100 pounds, of course, throwing them in the air as high as you can, and then you got to catch them, and then run over here and do this. I was like, dang, now I think about it. You guys have to be well conditioned for that.
Oh yeah, it's a
So-
whole lot of that.
Yeah. But my last question, as far as the sports side, is when you guys' college careers are over, what career path do you guys want to pursue?
So for cheerleading, there's not really much you can do outside of college. Now there are NFL cheerleaders, but those are not cheerleaders; those are dancers. You can, of course, join an all-star program, but that's really expensive. That's like club cheerleading. So I don't foresee myself continuing cheerleading unless it's in a coaching route. But I'll be nursing somewhere. So
I can see myself coaching, but otherwise I want to work at a private clinic doing speech language pathology with kids or work at a hospital.
Understandable. On to the mental side questions now. My first question is, do you guys feel like mental health is important in the sports world, and why?
Yes. Now this is my soapbox for today because I am very passionate about this. Cheerleading specifically, I know you were asking about sports, but this is the only sport I've ever done in like my entire life, so this is kind of what I have insight on. But cheerleading specifically is what we call an aesthetic sport. So there is a lot of emphasis on how you look and how you present yourself, how much you weigh, what color is your skin, how pretty is your hair that day. And while we're not typically judged on that, that's kind of what's expected. And another thing with cheer is when you come into cheer, more often than not, girls are coming into the cheer at the ages of 4, 5, and 6. Very rarely do you have people start cheerleading past 6th grade. So you're being raised in this ideal that you're supposed to look a certain way and you're supposed to weigh a certain weight. And so, as you can imagine, a bunch of girls being raised under this preface of you have to look a certain way, you have to weigh a certain way, it really impacts someone's mental health. So by the time you get to college, that's something that a lot of girls really struggle with, is the mental side of everything. And on top of even just body image, we are expected to be as close to perfect as possible in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a lot of pressure. So in a 4-quarter game, you can make a mistake in the first quarter and kind of make up for it.
Yeah.
Our routine is set. When you make a mistake, you can't go back and fix it, and you can't do anything to compensate for it. So there is such a emphasis put on perfection, and it's so stressful. If you mess up once, you've ruined it for 25 other people.
Yeah.
So it creates a lot of performance anxiety as well. So yeah, it's huge, especially in cheerleading, as well as sports in general. So
I think like also like comparing yourself to others, like especially like skill wise, just like looking at other people and like comparing your skills to them and being like, well, why can't I do that?
Yeah.
That like kind of mental.
As far as like comparison wise, do you
Yeah.
guys struggle with that? Like, if y'all maybe if the other team does like a crazy flip or something like that, you guys kind of in the back of your head maybe think like, yeah, man, I don't know if we can do that. Is that y'all kind of struggle with that?
Sometimes, and there's also like the aspect of like mental blocks. This is mainly like with like tumbling. Mental blocks are horrible. They are the worst thing to get over. I've had to come over way too many, and they are horrible to get over. It's literally where you just feel like you can't flip your body, and it's just the worst.
Wow. Well, dang, y'all actually beat me to the next question too. My next question was, can you tell me the mental toll a competition cheer can be on you guys? But I mean,
yeah.
you just has there been a moment throughout your guys' sports career where your mental health was affected by your sport or something outside of your sport that kind of affected you on your what you said, cheer day? No.
Competition day?
Yeah, competition
Yeah.
day.
I think definitely, and I touched on this a little bit earlier when talking about Coach Rayburn, but last year I was having a really hard time. It really started with not feeling like I was being successful or adequate at cheerleading. So I struggle with tumbling, so that's flipping my body. I'm not as good at it as the rest of my team. Love them. They're so good at what they do. But I think that really played a role in a lot of the struggles I had with anxiety and depression last year. Really stemmed from feeling like I just wasn't good enough at cheer. And it kind of blossoms and pulls into your everyday. And I know I listened to Nay and Andelin's episode with you yesterday, and Nay said something along the lines of, how is your team supposed to believe in you if you can't believe in yourself? And that is really resonant with me, especially in cheerleading, because you really are trusting 19 other people to do their job as well as yours. So yeah, it's a lot. It's really impactful.
What was the question again?
Has there been a moment throughout your sports career where your mental health was affected by your sport or something outside of your sport that affected you, like, during your competition day?
Would injuries, like?
Yeah.
Injuries for sure. I have a fear of injuries because I've just seen so many injuries happen throughout my career, and I've just dealt with multiple different injuries myself, that every time I'm going to practice or anything, I'm always scared that one of my teammates or myself will get hurt.
Big shout out to our athletic trainers.
Yeah.
We love you, Danny and Ashlyn, and we miss you, Gabby.
Oh yeah, I did hear about Gabby. She left for a better opportunity. But yeah, shout out all athletic trainers out there, man. But my next question is, what makes having confidence an important factor being an athlete?
I mean, everything really is mental. If you're confident, you're gonna perform better than you are if you're not. Sometimes you have to fake till you make it and convince yourself that you're confident even though you're not. Yeah. It has a lot to do with tumbling and stuff. You're gonna fall if you're not confident in it.
Yeah, if you're not confident, then it's not gonna work.
Does embarrassment play a big factor in you? I mean, look, it's a question I gotta ask now that I'm thinking about it. Does embarrassment play a big factor in you guys, especially on the competition day? Because I know in practice, that's what practice is for you guys to make mistakes. But on a competition day, do you guys in the back of your mind at least be dang, if I fall here in front of all these people, I'm going to be sick?
It's not even the people there, it's Yik Yak. Y'all get off of Yik Yak. You're mean on Yik Yak. People can see that.
I deleted Yik Yak. I'm Yik Yak free.
But yeah, embarrassment definitely does play a role. I think a lot of people, they drop a stunt or fall on a skill and they're like, oh my gosh, everybody just saw that. I'm so embarrassed, rather than, okay, I need to keep going. Yeah, that's a lot of the nervous mental side of things, is being embarrassed, for sure.
I've definitely embarrassed myself multiple times. So many times, honestly. I've fallen on my face at a competition.
Oh, snap.
But you just have to get over it. Things happen. You just got to get through it.
Yeah, my mom. You said you get. So you just be pushing over it, you just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. You have 0.0 seconds to get up and deal.
I literally
I don't know about that.
I fell onto my face. I did a flip, landed on my face, went onto my stomach, and then I had to run to the front of the floor and then do these cute motions and then go into a stunt and act like everything was
I'm not
fine.
gonna lie, if I was you, I would have walked off, bro.
You should see the video. It's so funny.
There's a video?
It's so funny.
Oh yeah, I have a video. You want to see it?
Yeah. You gotta show me.
Hold on.
So this was last year?
No, this was in high school. This happened.
Oh.
And I was also hurt in this video, so my back was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, you're not really a cheerleader until you faceplant, competing at
Oh,
least
yeah.
once. If not in high school, all-star, pep, it's going to happen sometime.
Oh wow, that's actually crazy. She said she face planted and then had to get up, act like nothing happened, brush it off, and go run to the front and finish the routine.
Yeah.
And I'd be sick. Yeah, like me, I would like as an athlete when I was in high school, I never really had embarrassment like that. But that's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've had a teammate, where we were at one of the biggest competitions, and her Flyers shoe got stuck in her top, and she wasn't wearing anything underneath, and you can just take the context from there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was at Cheersport.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
Cheersport is an all-star competition that hundreds of thousands of athletes compete at, and it's held in Atlanta. So many people compete at Cheersport. That had to be embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bad.
Yeah. Hold on, I got the video right here.
Alright, but let me see. No, Molly. Oh my God.
I was down.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That happens like once a day for us, really.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
That's why we're all hurt.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I got even more of a respect for y'all competition cheerleaders now, bro. Cause I don't think I would got up from that. That looked like it hurt bad. But my last question, as far as mental side, it's not even really a mental question, but like you could say something like that. Do you think your sport has helped shape or grow you as a person?
Definitely yes. Especially like growing up with this sport and growing up with so many different coaches, so many different people, especially like with different age groups. Like I say I was probably like 7, being like best friends with people that were in high school. And just like learning from that aspect of just like, I feel like I grew up faster and learned how to work with other people better because I've cheered for so long.
For sure. I think you have to work with people so much. You are turned into an extrovert, and you have to like people, and that's kind of just the way it is. So,
So you have to like people?
basically, you even people you don't like, you have to put on a face and deal, because you're gonna encounter people you may not agree with every day, but at the end of the day, you're teammates, or they're your coach, or someone that matters, you know.
No, that's real. On to the burner questions now. My first question is, did you guys have any interest in other schools outside of Piedmont?
I'm not good enough to cheer anywhere else. Not really. I only reached out to Coach Rayburn. So this was really the only school I was interested in for cheerleading. If I would have gone to another school, I probably would not have cheered.
Again, I didn't really want to cheer in college, so it was honestly a last minute thing of me cheering in college, so I did not reach out to any other colleges or anything for cheering. So honestly, I do not think I would have cheered if I went anywhere else.
Well, that's real. I mean, Piedmont was just the easy choice, man. It was home from the start, you could say. My next question, I don't even know if I can really ask this question because I don't think Coach Rayburn would do this to y'all, but this is something I just cooked up or whatever. So you're coming back from a long road trip, and Coach Rayburn said y'all got sprints and y'all get back, but don't give y'all a reason as of why. What or who you think may be the reason for y'all having to run sprints?
So let me think. See, the thing is, she wouldn't do that. She'd be like, y'all go home and get your rest and take care of your bodies, is what she would say. Yeah. But if she were to, who would she say that to? Would it be you?
I feel like it would be me, maybe.
I feel like it might be Molly. Yeah.
For real?
But not really. Like, I don't think she would actually do that,
Yeah.
but I feel like if she did, it might be to Molly.
That's the thing. She knows somebody, the coach that would do something like that. But
No, she absolutely would not. But
she's so nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
sometimes I just get a little angry.
You a crash
because I just like the best for our team. I just want to win.
Would you say you're a crash out? Would you say you're a crash out?
yes.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
I'm not gonna lie.
At practice, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, on to the next question. Who is the most wild or funny person on the team, and do you have a story? Appropriate story.
Who? Oh, our whole
I would
team.
say you.
Me?
Yeah.
Summer?
What's funny about me? Everything?
Everything.
I feel feel like our whole team is funny. I feel like she recruited a team of really funny people.
My stunt group is
Yes.
funny. My stunt group is so funny. I
Lily
love my stunt
Highfill
group.
might be the funniest person I've ever met.
I love basing with her. Shout out Lily.
I'm trying to think of any wild stories that we have. Do we have any funny stories that we can tell?
One time I chest bumped Kate, and she Kate was like, "Let's chest bump," and I said, "Okay," and then she just fell right onto the ground.
That's funny. I'm trying to think of something else. I really don't. Also, Ainsley DeBose.
It's
so
so
funny.
funny.
She is actually the most effortlessly funny person I've ever met in my life. For real.
Tight.
Like Summer could be crying during practice
Oh, I
and
always
still crack
cry.
out a joke.
She'll crack out a
100%.
joke. Try to cheer
yeah.
you up.
I'll be crying and I'll crack out a joke. That's what
Oh.
she's saying. I'm always messing around.
Who's you guys' favorite music artist currently or all time?
Tate McRae.
Tate McRae. I did hear
My number one on Spotify rap was Future. So
Ooh, or Frank Ocean.
her. Frank Ocean.
I like Future.
I know what she means.
What is that meant to mean?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh man. That's the way every day goes.
I'm confused.
Oh,
guys.
so,
Fill me in.
my fault.
I have a really wide variety of music. Like my playlist is all over the place.
Oh, mine is too.
It's like Tate McRae and then like 21 Savage. Like
I've been hearing 21 Savage a lot lately too.
I think he was number 2 on mine.
I didn't know he was from London.
Really?
Wait, what?
I didn't know he was from London. I thought
I
he was from
didn't know that
Atlanta.
either.
I thought he was from Atlanta.
Yeah, he gives Atlanta vibes.
He does.
Oh, facts. But he was born in London. Fun fact of the day.
He doesn't sound like it at all.
If you guys can travel anywhere in the world, where y'all traveling to? Anywhere.
I really want to go to Greece.
That's
that
been a
would be
hot one
fun.
lately.
I really want to go to Greece.
Because of the
Or-
water.
No, I don't want to go to Australia.
Spiders. Ew.
Yeah, they have too many spiders and snakes and stuff. I don't.
I want to go. I don't know where you can do this. We have a outside coach that comes in. His name's Coach Rick. He's swam with whale sharks somewhere. I don't remember where he said he did it, but I want to go wherever you can do that because that's
Or-
really cool.
Oh my
Whale
gosh.
sharks?
Have you seen like Pig Beach?
With the pigs?
Yes, and you can like swim with pigs.
Yes, I want to go there.
I want to go there.
Where's that?
Have you never seen us, the pig
Hold
beach
on.
on TikTok?
Oh my god. Oh, why'd you ever bring up TikTok? Oh my god. Nene actually just told me how to get it back, so I'm gonna.
You deleted it?
Did you delete it?
Yeah, I deleted it.
Big
I
L
deleted
for
it.
Damien.
It's been off my account.
It's
Oh.
literally just a beach
Oh, that's
full
real.
of pigs.
And you can pet them.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Now that actually looks tough, but my destination spot has always been Belize. Before I deleted TikTok, Belize was on my For You page a lot. So, but I'm gonna start that process to get it back this weekend. And Nene, if you're watching this, shout out to you again, cause if I get it back, then all the appreciation in the world goes back to you, cause TikTok is. Oh my god, bro. I miss it so much. Because Instagram Reels is. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Instagram Reels. It just goes crazy.
It's nowhere near TikTok.
No. I stay on Facebook Reels.
Facebook?
No.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what-
I love Facebook.
Facebook got Reels?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And so does YouTube.
YouTube got Reels?
Mm-hmm. If you have that.
Oh, wow. If you guys are stranded on an island, what 3 things you making sure you got with you?
My dog, Bailey. She's a dachshund. She's the cutest thing ever. I love her. My phone. Can I have my phone? Is that
Yeah,
allowed?
that's
My phone. Just for TikTok, really. That's all it's for. I'm not sure what else. Maybe like food. I don't know.
Okay.
Someone to yap to.
That's real.
My electronics. And a good comfy bed.
A good comfy
True.
bed. That's something slight. If you're going to a gas station for snacks, what 3 things you walking out with?
Hot Cheeto fries.
Hot
Alani.
Okay.
And then Reese's.
You said Alani?
Yeah.
What is that?
An energy
An
drink.
energy drink.
Oh.
I would also get an Alani. Specifically, the purple one that tastes like grape. And then, I think it's like Cosmic something.
Cosmic Stardust.
Yeah, that one. And then, probably barbecue chips and Reese's.
So
Yeah.
I'm both Reese's fans.
Mm-hmm.
Type.
Anything with chocolate and peanut butter
Okay,
on
that's
top.
pretty solid. This is my last question. If you guys could look back and give your younger self advice, what would it be?
Cherish all the little moments, and it's so like cliche, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I wish I would have enjoyed high school while I was there, and enjoyed middle school while I was there, and enjoyed elementary school while I'm there. So, I guess doing that.
I would probably tell myself stop caring about what other people say or what other people are doing.
Retweet.
Yeah.
He said retweet. Before I end the podcast, I did a sale this past summer. I was a navigator, and what I told my Voyagers or whatever, or the kids in the cabin, was like, let's be great today before, we left out to go do our little activities or whatever for the day. So if you guys can give me a let's be great today in the mics, that'd be amazing. If you need a countdown, just let me know.
Yeah, let's count now.
Alright,
Just say let's be great.
Let's be
Let's
great
be great today.
Oh, let's be great today.
Alright, I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Let's be great today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. All right, Live Tap family, that is the end of the Summer Eastwood and Molly Shaughnessy episode. But y'all stay tuned, though, because next week I have Piedmont men's lacrosse players Joseph Whitmore and Austin Mecca on Tuesday. And on Thursday, I have Piedmont competition cheerleaders Kiki Howard and Jalen Green on Thursday. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay blessed also. And like I always say, let's be great today.